I'm reading and I didn't thing ready.
Hello, everyone, and excuse me. That's really good time. Can't even get into the greeting. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Eleanor Diamond Painting. I'm Lee.
I'm Lenore.
And that's Tammy.
Hi, Dad.
Don't
Hello.
I always introduce her. It's not like she's actually a guest on the show
But you
here.
can introduce her. She's an important person.
Hello, Carol. Hey, Berta. I'm late. By what? 20 seconds? Sheesh.
30, you're late. I mean, Lee, you're late.
Heard you had a little tumble and broke your little pinky.
I'm gonna get her a walker. Or a cane.
Carol, yes.
I'm gonna get her a cane. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because she's gonna kill me.
Who?
Berta.
Tell everything you know.
I said I'm getting her a walker or a cane. You didn't hear me, so that's what I said. So she's gonna kill me, so that's okay. I'm not afraid of Berta. Maybe a little.
Hey, Cindy. Hello there. Hello, Carrie Lynn Leonard, if you're back. And like I said, hello, Berta, my good friend. Although I haven't talked to you in a few days. You left Friday for the week.
Hello, dear.
Yes.
Hey, Ditsy.
Yeah.
She's over at Disco saying, come on, I'm ready for your line.
Glad somebody.
All right, what was I gonna do?
I don't know. What were you going to do?
I don't know.
We keep asking us that. We keep telling you we have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. No, I don't. Oh, I don't need that.
That's it.
What is this?
So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well.
Good.
I am doing 110% better than I was.
I'm terrible. I'm so tired.
She's still tired. Still not feeling great.
I feel fine.
She's better than she was, trust me. I don't know what hit me, but it was right as the live was ending, the last live we did. It was just as that was ending, I started feeling like completely flushed out.
He fell.
I fell twice.
He had heck out of me. I'm trying to hold him up, and he's dragging both of us.
Yep. I was talking to him.
Yeah, you were on the phone at the time.
Yeah.
You hung up. I didn't know if you hung up or you passed out or you threw the phone or something.
So anyway, I was having trouble. I couldn't get up.
Hi, J. Louie.
I couldn't get my not my bearings, but I couldn't get my legs under me. I needed Lenore to help me get out of bed. I needed Lenore to help me get dressed. You know, I was losing hydration front and back.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing.
Hello, Jalili. I haven't said Jalili in a long time. Been a couple of weeks since we did a live.
Oh.
Something like
It was
that.
a week. I just wasn't here with you. I was there with you.
Yeah, you were here. You were hearing voice.
Yeah. I tried to blame his illness on me, which was, it was not my fault.
It was too.
I was just tired.
I don't know what it was. You gave it to me.
I didn't. You want to hear us fight some more?
It was like 2 days. Well, day and a half, 2 days roughly. Like I said, it started right after the live. So, and it was, I had a headache constantly. Couldn't eat anything. I didn't eat for a day and a half. And
like my husband.
yeah, me not to eat in a day and a half. Yeah. I didn't see much of anything. I went to a couple of lives and I fell asleep during the lives.
And, well, he does it once in a while. Not as a habit.
So I had to go back and watch them again, wherever I left off. It was just so much fun.
Yep.
And then right after I got through with mine, she got a case of it. Not quite as bad, I don't think.
Yep.
But I was.
I'm just feeling.
Yeah, I was to the point where I was about ready to go to the hospital.
You were bad.
Already knew.
Yeah.
But I don't know if my legs would have carried me there. I don't know. We don't know. We never had that. Yeah, just like I said, it lasted about 2 days and then it was done.
Feverish and everything.
And then I felt bad because I didn't get a whipping chat out. You know.
Do what you can do. You tell me that all the time.
I know that, and I tell Tammy the same thing.
Yep.
I'm going to push myself until I'm exhausted.
Yep. That's the only way you get anything done, dude.
Yeah, we are too. And I got my machine, so I'm sleeping at night.
Yeah. Thank the Lord for that.
Machine, so she's sleeping at night.
And the machine is so quiet. His other one wasn't. Just fantastic. I don't even know he's in bed.
Well, I did.
Thank you, Carol. That's appreciated. Yeah, maybe I'm not.
Yes.
Maybe you'll look over one of these days. I'll be floating above it.
All right, Jeopardy.
What are you doing, Lee?
Second one was
Oh.
second one.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm you. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I forgot about it.
Annie.
I can be so bad.
That's nice, Carol. I told him the same thing, but he doesn't listen to me. He needs to hear it from someone more important, or with more veracity.
You see this book?
Hi. Doretta D. Hi.
Hi, Doretta.
Beats what I would have called her.
What would you call?
I would have called her a Dorito because that's how I remember Doretta.
I told you Mrs. Martin Luther King Jr. Coretta. That's how I remember.
So anyway, I hope everybody else has not had what we had to deal with.
Doesn't get it.
Yeah, that was no fun.
Jack's got something wrong with his
jaw.
His jaw. Well,
his face.
It's swelling. And
besides the fact that he's ugly.
You're calling yourself ugly?
Yes. You say we don't look alike.
I don't think you do.
All right, then.
But everybody else thinks you do.
Yes, we are back to normal.
Is her hair?
This, by the way, is my favorite shirt. You can't see what it says because it's too faded. But what it says is your village call. They're idiots. I went to wore this on my day off just before I left the company I was working for. I knew my boss was coming in. And before I walked out the building, looked at him and said, "Oh, my shirt has a message for you." And he read it and goes, "You son of a..." I said, "That, whatever. I don't work for you anymore."
That's my husband.
That's a classy way to do it.
Hey, you know.
You don't know some of the places he's worked.
Yeah, some of the
people
I worked for.
Cool. Saint would have taken out a gun and shot them.
One of my favorite places to work since I've been in Florida. I was working 16-hour days, if not more, doing my job and the site supervisor job, because we were between site supervisors.
Yep.
But yet when I went for the position, because I had done something that the manager didn't like, you know, the manager at the security company, manager above me, didn't like, he didn't endorse my going for the job of supervisor.
And believe me.
And it was a retaliatory thing.
Believe me, he's one of the best security guards, best supervisors you're ever going to want to meet. And that's not because I'm married to him. It's because I know how much he cared about his job and the people he protected.
I'll put it to you this way. I had 3 people that were on the verge of quitting when I started doing the supervisor's job.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working my butt off, and they came to me and told me they were going to stick around while I was there, and they were going to, you know, if I needed overtime, they'd work overtime for me, not for anybody else. And I said, fine, I can use the help, you know. But everybody knew that I would not ask somebody, and it was always asked, to do something that I wouldn't do myself. As a matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, I tried to do it myself before I asked them, which got me into trouble one night with one of the nurses.
Hello, Billy.
Hey, Billy. Got me into trouble one night with one of the nurses because of the fact that I was so exhausted. I was almost dead on my feet. I said, no, I'm just going to sit down a minute. I'll be fine. I went to get up and almost passed out. She said, no, you're going down to the emergency room. And I said, no, I'm not. And you can't make me. Because, well, it's true. It's the law. They couldn't make me.
Right. But I'll just, your supervisor, he's going to be predicted.
No, they wouldn't have.
Oh.
But the thing is she also knew that I would eventually give in.
That's true.
But, yeah, I was dehydrated. I think I spent 3 days in the hospital at that point. Somewhere around there. 3 or 4 days in the hospital because I was so badly dehydrated and so badly exhausted. You know? But yet, my boss said, I'm not supporting him. This is all from an open door policy where it's all anonymity.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, I worked for a hospital. I worked for them 15 years.
Yep.
And I knew better than to do anything like that at the hospital.
Well, I was protecting the guys because he was walking all over them.
I understand that. I'm not saying that.
You know? But anyway, enough about my traumas. Hello, Billy.
You already said it.
Hey, Billy. Huh?
You already said it.
I did not say hello to Billy. I said hello to Doretta.
Hi, Billy.
You said hello to
I
Billy.
know it. And then
I
you
did
right after.
No, I didn't. Middle of the story.
Oh. I can't stand you some days.
Can't stand me, but you love the hell out of me.
That's the truth, which you should count your blessings for.
You could tell me about it.
Oh, so how is everybody else doing?
I asked, they wouldn't answer.
I don't blame them.
Oh, geez, thanks a lot. Now you're going to give me the complex.
Sorry.
I know. So anyway,
Hello, Christopher.
I do hope everybody is doing well, though. How about Christopher?
He always picks on me, but I pick on him also. You know.
If I didn't pick on Lenore, she would think I would say, Mitchie, you're here, and you can be seen. I see your text right there. Hi, Mitchie. Or Michelle.
Oh, glad you're well. Doretta. I always sound like I'm down, but I have to take a second. I'm old, Doretta. I mean, 76, trombones. Make a lot of noise.
Yes, they do. Hopefully, eventually, she'll get to a point where she'll feel well enough to sing again. I don't know.
What?
Nothing. I'm giving you a pat on the back.
Why?
I'm waiting for the burp. Because you're my baby. I gotta give you a pat on the back. I'm waiting for the burp. Well, that's good, Mitchie. I am really glad because you have no idea how much I poured over YouTube to try and figure out what the hell happened that you couldn't be seen. I knew I didn't block you. And I went over my block list anyway just to double check. No, you weren't there, so like, okay, I don't know what the hell happened. I even went into my Google account just to make sure.
Now what did I do? No, that's what I'm saying. You're thinking, now what did I do?
Oh. No, that's the way you said it. I thought you were losing your voice.
No, it was, I was.
Ah, I see. So, we are going to do another Drive Live at some point during this month.
Yes.
I don't know when yet. Not the 31st, because that's the live for the caregivers.
Yeah. And it's also
And it's also live for something else that I don't know if I can share yet because I gotta wait to find out. I gotta wait for somebody else to authorize my being able to tell it.
I understood when you first started.
I know that. But you know me, I over-explain things.
Yes, you do.
But nonetheless, we will be doing that again. This time, I think I'll find the beach.
I hope so.
I hope so.
You know, I'm an old Lynn girl, and I live right. I could walk to the beach from wherever I live. There I was. Now I haven't seen the beach in 10 years, well, 9 years. Or actually, Bobby and Jack. You know, now.
Yeah.
Those are the things.
Tammy, welcome back.
Hi, Tammy. Welcome back.
Hi, I had to get a drink.
That's quite all right.
And that's what he's doing.
That is quite all right.
Diet Pepsi, and he drank his diet.
Yeah.
I bring my diet due 5 minutes in.
That's true.
So, need better pilot direction.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, so we will be doing that. And like I said, the end of the month is not only going to be our live, but there's another event going on right after us, I believe. I don't know if it's been officially decided yet.
So don't say anymore.
I'd have to get Tammy to figure it out for me.
Didn't you what?
I said I'd have to get you to figure it out for me.
Did you what out? I missed it.
Isn't there something else going on right after my caregiver support live?
Not yet. Not that I know of.
Okay. I thought there was. Because that's the 31st. So anyway.
Maybe we're thinking of doing something that's not been actually confirmed yet.
Yeah.
But that's why he waited.
That's why I was waiting, because I wasn't exactly positive and I didn't want to speak out of turn.
Right.
You know? Say, hey, this is happening, and then it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, that's still in the planning stages. So I'm not sure it's on doing that yet.
Okay. We are also going to do. There was something else we were going to do. Drive Live. The end of month caregiver. I thought there was. I guess I was wrong.
What do you think of it? Let me know.
Yeah, I will. Because then both of us will know.
Okie dokie.
I had it right in my head too. Oh yeah, we love it.
That's what he is.
Yeah, I'm unforgettable. All right.
Oh.
You're teasing them now, right?
I'm not teasing them. That was just a little.
I know that, but that's a tease to them.
My head that fit in a conversation.
That's a tease to them, especially Tammy.
Oh my God. You wonder why I don't sing. You're always there.
Yeah.
Picking at me.
No, I'm picking at you to sing.
I know.
Yep, good old Jalili. I don't know how I started that. Everybody would say either Jalili or Lili.
Yep.
And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be different. I think I'll call you Jalili.
You are different.
It was probably accidental the first time I said it. And then I probably I'll stick with that.
Yeah, I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to get back to diamond painting. I think I've got things set now where I think I know how I'm going to get it done, where I have furniture moved. So I think I got that figured out, all the logistics of where to do what. Her problem with her painting is in her hands. Just can't really hold pens. Yeah.
Just arthritis, but just arthritis is quite bad.
You can't hold a pen? I didn't know that.
I can right now. I have a lot of pain. Well, you know, Pammy.
Yep.
I've got to see if I can see my doctor and if they can prescribe some cream. My brother was telling me lidocaine and with an additive makes it a prescription will help the pain. Like
that is true. That is very true.
I'm going to try to do that.
Yeah, my mom had a cream that she used it. Doctor had heard because she had 10 years pregnant. But now put it on my hands the pain, and it does help. It does help, but it doesn't have a lot of pain in it. And I prefer that because it kind of numbs the pain. That's what I use.
Okay. And that's basically what I need. It's really awful.
I'm sorry you had that pain. I had that last night so bad I went to bed, died. What's that to you?
Oh. It probably comes from 40 years of typing, too, or better. You know,
I'm
working in
sure.
offices.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
But
That is a form of carpal tunnel.
I've had carpal tunnel, but this isn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had carpal tunnel and got operated on for it.
Well, I'm very sorry that you had pain like that.
So I don't know whether to exercise or to not exercise, use my hands or not, but I'll be seeing my doctor soon anyway. So.
Well, I will tell you, the not doing anybody different. When I had severe hand pain like that, the more I move it, the worse it makes it. So I just lie very, very still.
Yeah. I believe you, Tammy. I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, diamond painting, I don't know if those kinds of gloves would work. Or are you talking about putting gloves over, putting cream on, putting gloves on over that, Sam? And welcome in, by the way.
I do have disposable plastic gloves.
And hello, Linda.
And that is a good idea. I will try that. Thank you. Didn't even think of it.
Welcome into the both of you. Go on in, enjoy the random, little dark side, little random. You never know what we're going to do here. Especially with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you saying that's a negative?
Nope.
I didn't
And that's you. Nope.
Yeah, we love you too, Tammy.
Yes, I know. I love you both.
She's probably just lurking.
Oh,
Yes, she's probably lurking. She's probably doing her diamond painting and lurking. As Tammy would call it, Miss Turbo Arm.
She does have the turtle on. Bird alerts all the time. You never know if she's around or not. Are you listening? What did I do?
You're always interesting. Maybe, I don't know. Compression glove?
You listen to Berta?
I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try the first. No, that might.
Might help. Can't hurt. No, that's what happens when you hit me.
I would never hit you, just for that reason.
Exactly.
I wouldn't hit you.
But no, knowing Berta, she's probably diamond painting and listening.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't comment unless she has to.
That's true.
Or unless I put it to work.
Don't put it to work.
I try not to put anybody to work.
I wish I could help. Don't know.
But nonetheless.
Nonetheless, what?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was a space filler.
Oh.
You know how when they try to teach you speech?
Yeah.
They tell you not to use space fillers, like and huh. That's me. I'm the one that always uses the space fillers.
Oh, you're the
man.
Listen to Lee. Don't lead us.
Yeah. That's a before example. But anyway, yeah.
Hi, Ditz.
You didn't say hello to Ditz earlier?
I might have.
Probably bringing you to Mexican. I'd rather have Italian.
That was quick, Tam.
Well, he's not coming to you, so therefore he's getting Mexican.
Shut up, Rick. Whatever your name is.
Oh.
Here we go again. We'll write it down to private gloves, the rubber gloves and whatnot.
And find out about pressure.
Private gloves.
Yeah.
It's an angel Libros
Hell yeah.
Yay!
from way across the pond.
Miss you.
Angel. Oh, shit. I mean, sorry, it's a loud house.
You have an argument with my husband, Fitz. He loves lasagna and spaghetti.
And linguine and stuffed shells
And the chicken parmesan.
and the chicken parmesan. Mm-hmm.
He loves Italian food.
I'm not a fan of antipasta.
You Cindy sauce? What is that?
No, I ain't going there. Mm-mm.
Oh, hi, Sparkle.
Well, that's okay, Sparkle. You go right ahead. You do whatever you have to do. Yeah, even if you couldn't have made it, that's all right. There's always replay. I just would have waited for your comment on replay, and then I would have given you crap for it then.
You're awful.
Oh, she just chicken. She just finished chicken masala. The other Lee.
Ah.
The other Lee, otherwise known as Charlie Lee. You know.
Mm. Oh, it's a habanero hot sauce with good flavor.
See that? I'm also your personal message board there, Kat. Who's just telling her sister to remind her to call her. Well, a non-shut-off brain, yeah, that's not a good thing.
I've had that too, Angel. I do understand.
I had that every night.
Oh, now it's Scat. Huh? What the hell is it's Scat? That's her name, Scat.
Okay.
S-C-A-T. Or Z-A-T.
See?
C-C-A-T.
That is actually poop. Just saying. For real.
I know. I just said to him, you're right.
Why?
Oh, I thought you was like, nah. Did I decide? What? Kenny? You decide on
A BD gift? Is it a birthday gift?
Yeah. Lily, I can't tell you what they did me for my birthday. You don't have to give me anything that I would love either one. Truly. But if I had to decide,
I used to do that when I wasn't able to, Angel.
right. But I love the shoes also. So you decide. You don't know birthday gift you don't know.
Hey,
And I
if it's your birthday, she has to know what to buy you.
no, she don't. She can get that on this. She don't done anything.
No, she doesn't have to buy you anything. She wants to.
She had two things. Did I want to frame the night blender? Yes. Did I love crops? Yes. That's as much as you get. I'm not deciding. I can't decide.
I don't even remember when your birthday is, so you won't even get a card from me.
You what? I told you 10,000 times. 10,000 times. 10,500 times.
I told you.
No, you didn't.
It is literally the day before I started my channel. I'm having a humongous party.
Yeah, and what day did you start your channel?
I'm not telling you.
All right, then I'm not going to know.
Okay.
Or a brat, Tammy.
I'll tell you not favorite. I
Okay.
started the channel on July the 5th, and the birthday July the 6th. So on July the 12th, it's nice humongous party on my life.
No, I did. Her birthday's the 6th, I believe.
Yep. You didn't hear me, Lee? I just told you. Oh,
You weren't talking to me. You were talking to Lenore.
Yep. The 5th I started my channel, the 6th is my birthday. The 12th is the party.
The 5th, she started her channel. The 6th is her birthday. The 12th is her birthday party.
Oh, okay. The 6th. So July
6th.
Okay.
July the 6th is
I
my
will.
birthday. The 5th is the anniversary.
Yes, I know. I just told her.
Shut up, please.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
poor memory, yeah.
Nope. Did I just make
You know,
that?
she didn't tell me to shut up one too many times.
Just make that.
And what are you going to do about it?
Not a damn thing.
I know.
Shit.
Oh, Lordy D.
Nothing to
I don't
do.
even remember when I started my channel.
I'm gonna do the hundreds of the year and a day before my birthday.
But I know it's over a year. I didn't do the whole, hey, I've been on YouTube for a year deal. Because I had nothing to offer.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yes, I know I did. As a matter of fact, I know I did. Yes, I know you're over there. She's looking for a pen. Well, I did tell you to write it down, so therefore they got to know what. I did too. I said you better write it down. Well, I don't know about hilarious there, Kat, but you know,
What?
Kat said you're hilarious selfly.
Oh, no, he's not hilarious.
I make you laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
All right then. I mean, come on now. Poke him with the pen, Mama Lenore.
Okay.
You know where that came from.
I sure do.
That's okay. She'll probably just break the pen.
That's right.
Or she'll give me ink poisoning and then really feel bad and guilty and all of that. You saw it, spousal abuse. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not that I'll remember, but that's okay.
I have it written down. I can find it eventually.
Uh-huh. So what are you working on over there, Tammy?
I just finished Fred, believe it or not, Modern Family Family. I finished it this evening, and now I'm starting the Mermaids and Magic painting, Still Her Voice. It is, I don't know if you guys can see, but it is this one, Ariel and Ursula.
Hey, Melanie.
You know, that one right there.
No worries, Otherly.
Oh, that's pretty.
Hello, Melanie. Melanie.
How long did it take you to do that, Tam?
No. Hello? I'm sorry, what? Not favorite?
How long did it take you to do that?
Okay. Okay. I did not work on it consecutively, but it took me longer than it should have. I will admit. It took me, I started it on, oh my God, I don't even want to tell you.
Never mind, don't tell me.
January the 29th. I didn't do it consecutively.
Right.
So, I took a break from it, and then I did something else. I did like 35 things at once, and
Of course you do.
do well
You
like
do it.
that. I don't do well like that. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do 5,000 paintings at one time. I used to be able to. What's your question?
Go ahead, Doretta. What's your question? I highlighted it because I didn't want to forget it while I was scrolling past. Apparently, my first video was on February 5th, 2024. So it's just over a year.
Anybody have a good answer?
Yes, Doretta. If you're asking, what are you asking? What are you asking? What is sold there?
Well, if you're taking them as gifts, you don't have to worry about if they're sold there. Because you're giving them the painting, right?
Yeah, he's probably saying in case they like them, can they buy it? Maybe.
Make market and diamond dots as gifts. Sure.
Well, that's what I said. She said she wants to take them.
I know.
Oh.
Take. No, Melanie. We're a lot better than we were, Melanie.
Yes, we are. We're actually somewhat back to normalcy.
That's really scary.
I've got.
Oh, I'm not on camera.
No, you're not.
I forgot. I'm hurting. Trying to.
Well, you're better anyway.
Better. Okay.
Yep. So anyway, I do have some things I have to get done. I've got to get my eyes checked. I got to get my hearing checked, and I've got to call the insurance company and let them know where I want to get my eyes and hearing checked, so that they can make sure that they're in network.
You can find out what the doctor's office called.
And then I got to call the doctor's office to find out what's going on with my Dexcom sensors because I don't have any.
Dexcom for his diabetes, and it was really working well for him because he always knew what his sugars were.
Yep.
And
I kept very close tabs on him.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
Well, I don't know if we help, but you're most welcome. Hello. It's a Melanie there. I know. You said it's a Melanie there.
Yes, I know.
And I did say hello to her when she came in.
Okay.
Well, as long as it's not a Friday, Doretta, you're good.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no Friday the 13th.
No.
No traveling on that day. It's not allowed. It's against the law. Oh, Tammy's talking to Mom. Hi, Mom.
I had a question. I'm sorry. I gotta take care of something. Hold on one second.
That's okay. Do what you gotta do. I was just saying hi to Mom. So anyway, see, there I go again. My diction sucks. There's a lot of places I'd like to go, but not under current circumstances, shall we say.
If I wouldn't want us back into the country.
Probably not. Can you prove you were born here?
Yeah.
But that's okay, I guess. Trying to think, what else was there?
I don't know, Don.
Damn it. Oh, we are going to have, by the way, Tammy and Kat, we are going to have our first meeting on Wednesday at 2 p.m. at this point for the, and Bert, if you're listening, if you could be there, just so, because I know you're not going to, you want to help out where you can, but I figured it'll keep you informed. And if not, Tammy and I will keep you informed too.
Wednesday at 2?
Wednesday at 2.
I'm pretty sure Bert is work.
Yeah, I think she's working.
Yeah.
That's just first thing in the morning for her.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell her. She does work before that. Like,
Loretta, that must be lovely to go there and see your grandson and your
yeah.
son and
Well,
daughter-in-law.
Well, like I said, if she can't be there just to listen, then we'll just have to keep her informed. That's all. I want to keep her in the loop and up to date. You know,
I will.
like she said, she'll help when she can, but can't help if. Yes, I know it's tomorrow.
I just found out too, and I live with him.
I told you last week when I forgot it.
Oh well, last week. Let's see. You were sick. I was sick. I'm mentally sick sometimes.
Yes, we do. I do have 2 sponsors already for bowl.
You had 3 for the 1.
That's right. I do have 3 for one of them.
Very nice.
But nonetheless, got to figure all that crap out. It's my first time running an event that actually has sponsors.
Yeah, lots of help.
I've just been really lazy. Yeah, I do need lots of help, but unfortunately, they don't have a psychiatric degree.
Stop it. Oh my Lord, my Lord.
Done that.
I'm not
For him.
Here she goes again, teasing.
I'm not teasing. You make verbal comments. I make musical comments. Leave me be.
Yeah, but I like when you make long musical comments.
I won't make any if you keep up being a brat.
Hello, Laura. Anxiety Art Adventures.
Hi, Laura.
Hello.
Gotta figure out what's going on. Yeah, I do have to get you at some point in time, Laura. But then again, I got to do the same thing with Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter.
Oh, jeez. That's true. Thursday night.
Yeah, it's like. I don't know. Probably because of the fact that it's warm in this room.
I'm fine. I'm just a little. I'm fine.
I haven't been diamond painting much, Laura, but I'm still loving your weed wax. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. She gifted me, or I won it, or something. I forget what. I think I won it. Either way, it came from Anxiety Art Adventures.
Yes, it did. Good to see you, Laura.
Yes, it is. It's good to see everybody.
Yep.
I love it. You know, I can look at the YouTube side. I'm sitting here looking at the StreamYard side.
Okay. Wait, this is bad.
15 watching and only 3 likes. Is that? Am I seeing that right?
You're seeing that, right? I think you can do it.
You didn't hit our like
I
button.
forgot. I do it for everybody else, but I forgot today. I'm not. I told you I'm not cooking on all purpose here.
Yes, Laura, we are doing very well. At least I don't know about everybody else, but we are doing very well. Except for Ditsy being really, really hungry because she's waiting for Paul to come in with the Mexican food.
Oh, you're so bad.
Yeah, hit the like button.
I just did.
Come on now, we had 17 people. I want more than 3 likes. Come on, dang. Oh, we got 4 now. Okay. I'm really, you know.
I know.
Don't order hungry. I got 6 enchiladas.
No, ordering hungry is not good.
We
All right.
used to go.
Love enchiladas.
We used to go to. When we were up in Massachusetts, the big warehouse store.
Oh.
BJ's. Used to go to BJ's all the time, and every time we went to BJ's, we were hungry. So we ended up getting more food than we wanted to, and on top of that, tasting all the sample treats
Yeah.
at least twice.
At least we weren't hungry when we were shopping.
Yeah, we weren't hungry. Then again, we'd go home saying, "Oh, gee, we'll make this and this for supper tonight," and we'd go home saying, "Oh, I'm all full."
Yeah, I'm not hungry.
You know?
Okay, I don't have to cook. That's
You kidding me? Chocolate milk goes with everything. Who are you kidding, Pitsy? Gotta have chocolate milk with cheese. Chocolate milk goes with everything.
I'll tell you, I got that taken care of. Tack men att jag tittar ner den andra. Got a bad habit.
No, Melanie, it's not a restaurant.
oh, it's a warehouse club. But it could have been a restaurant.
Yeah, but I don't know though. It sounds kind of like a fun place to me. Let's go to BJ's for supper.
Lee.
Watch the waitress disappear.
Oh my God.
All of a sudden, the table starts to move. You know.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I didn't start that one.
Lee, did I have to finish that in your crazy butt?
Yes, it is, Laura. It's exactly like Costco.
Yep.
It is a bulk store, primarily.
That's correct. Oh, I'm thinking of renting a cow and putting the cow out in the backyard because these two love milk so much.
I used to
You
drink
yeah.
a gallon a day on my own, minimum.
Yeah, because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink milk anyways. I don't like it. I've never, since I was 5 years old, I hated milk.
No, Ditsy. No, sorry.
You have to be kidding. Between he and his brother, that would not be a good thing for me to say. Like I said, I was never a milk drinker, and it hasn't hurt me. And
You're not taking my milk away from me.
I didn't say I was.
Better not even try.
I would never try. It's one of the few pleasures left to you. No booze, no sugar, no cigarettes. What else is left?
Gotta love that answer, huh?
Yeah.
That's one of those you get the look answers, you know.
Yeah.
No booze, no cigarettes, you know, no sugar. What else is left? Well, there's always, you know.
That's true.
Oh, shit. But that's okay. That's quite all right. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's my thoughts. My thoughts. Exactly. BJ's restaurant is left. Yeah, because Laura's live.
Oh. Oh yeah. I hated that too. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you meant. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm going to drink flavored water. Oh, and yes, it is.
Well, I didn't like milk anyways. They made me drink it at school, but I threw it out.
Yeah. There, have a milk.
Have a little. It's good for you.
If I couldn't have milk, I would probably waste away.
See, I would have given you my milk. But you were too. You weren't even.
I was
thought.
way too young
you weren't
then.
even a thought in your parents' brain. Never mind. Too young.
That is true.
I know.
I was not even a seed in her belly.
No, you're not even a twinkle in your father's eye.
Well, you know.
Giving you the book.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep.
But
I'm back.
welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear you're back.
I'm trying to. I thought of it all, heated up, and
That's
I tried. So I gotta think.
yeah, and it's nice, like I said, it's nice to see that Mitchie is back and can actually be seen when she comments.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't know what happened, but that's okay.
Just don't let it happen again.
That's right. Whatever you did, don't do it again. I'll have to punish you somehow. I don't know how, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Billy. Like milk duds, Milky Ways, milk chocolate. That's how I like milk.
I could be
Milk.
I don't eat that stuff very often, but it makes you sick. But
Yeah, I'll take dark chocolate over milk chocolate.
I like that chocolate.
Yep.
But I can eat it. It makes me sick.
I like a chocolate that isn't even a chocolate.
Yes, I know.
White chocolate.
Yeah. Chocolate diamonds, yeah. A woman after my own heart, because I just got through saying it. Only it makes me sick.
Yep. Sorry about that.
You should be.
I can't really have it either, even though I do sometimes.
Hold on one second. Am I keeping you awake?
Excuse me. No, you're not keeping me awake. I'm making sure I stay awake for Ditsy's live.
Ah,
Because Ditsy has a live right after us.
yeah. I know.
He does.
I know. I just had a long day today.
Forgot.
Hers is at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Is it really?
Yes. 8 o'clock Central.
Oh,
Yes, Doretta, they are. And sorry, but I just love sharing the wealth. I figure if I can have it, everybody else can too. I just didn't know they were contagious over the internet. Yeah, damn it. She's cussing me out.
Wait, what?
She's just doing it silently. Yeah, she's over there figuring something out.
Are you talking this?
so I just said, are you okay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm painted because I don't know if I did something for damage in the rest.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that.
I did.
Hit it right.
I do.
Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that.
I don't think it was the people.
I'm a poet, all right. There once was a man from Nantucket.
Shut up.
Yeah, but that's not a poem. That's a limerick.
That's correct.
And I don't know the full limerick.
Good.
So,
The good things on the past folks back.
oh, I wish.
I don't. I don't wish you. I wish you were here.
So do I. What are you doing? Streaming my live? Or are you doing a special live?
No,
Oh, I know she usually comes on at 9. Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That was a good one, Dad.
that was a good one. It went completely over my head. And usually I catch those. Usually I catch those. I didn't catch that one.
No, you didn't.
I missed the A completely right back, completely in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Like, how the hell could you stream my live? I'm not a paid member.
Hi, Judith.
It's Judith Hood.
Well,
Hi, Jude.
Judith Hood. White Robin Hood.
I am about right now, like.
oh, he's gone over the edge.
Much better than we were, Judith. Much better than we were. At least we're back to some semblance of normalcy for us.
Yes. Whatever that is.
Random darksideness. Or is that random dark sinus? Oh, now you're doing it. Not my fault anymore.
Yeah, it's always always your fault.
Get to work.
Yeah, that's okay. Doesn't matter. 5 more minutes. The hell are you talking about 5 more minutes? You don't go on for another 55 minutes.
Yeah, but she does it really good if she did not. Grand finale night.
That's right, too. I forgot it was announcement night.
Yep.
Are you going on early for it, Ditz?
No. I don't think she is.
Is your name Ditz?
Hi, Sarah. Sarah, I love my bag.
Hello, Sarah. Oh, 5 more minutes until you show. Okay. I didn't know if maybe you were going on early because you had such things going on.
The woman is hungry. Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, considering in fact she's doing a countdown for her food.
For her what?
Both of them like that.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I do get the hungry horrors at times too.
Yes,
where I could eat nonstop all day long and still be hungry.
not a fun experience watching that.
So I sat there one day. I had a foot-long sub, which was well loaded, a couple of sandwiches. I had dinner that night too. I think I had pasta. And back then, when I ate pasta, I didn't eat just a little bit of pasta. I ate 3/4 to 1 pound of pasta. You know, choose on Tammy's elbow.
That's probably the day.
What? Yeah.
They're all getting you there, Lee.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I mean, I sat there and I ate and nothing would satisfy my hunger. Nothing. I not only had both legs hollow. I mean, it just filled everything, and I was still going, I want more. Thankfully, I haven't gotten a hungry horrors like that in a very, very long time. But that was pathetic. Yes, that was one word for it. Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Gross. I think I put in my mouth to eat and then finish and then eat things I wouldn't normally put in my mouth at the same time. Breakfast, lunch, and supper all at once.
There's a pearl.
Are you having fun mumbling over there?
Yeah, I almost lost a pearl.
Almost lost a pearl? Well, go find another oyster. Maybe you'll get one.
Please.
But
Shut it.
see, now I've had to do that a few times because I haven't talked to her for a few days.
I know.
So I had to.
Have.
Huh?
Yes, you have.
Today, yeah, but I haven't talked to you before this for like 3 days.
I was having Tammy before.
It had not been 3 days.
It most certainly has been.
Oh,
It had you damn crazy. I don't believe it.
What was the last day Chloe was there?
That was Saturday, Friday, and
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay. And then you were gonna call me when she left.
oh.
And then you were in pain, so you had to go to bed. And I told you to go to bed. You were gonna call me the next day. The next day you were all kinds of pain, so you just stayed in bed most of the day.
But
That's 2 days.
did I still I texted you that film.
That does not count. That is not talking to me. That is texting me.
Don't talk to him, Tammy.
It does count.
Yes, how did your visit with Chloe go? And that question is from Dust and Diamonds.
Cat. Cat.
I know.
Darkle, Spark, and Diamond. Is that what you're gonna say? Spark and Diamonds.
So that
How did my visit go with Chloe? How did you visit with Chloe Doe? She went, it was absolutely fabulous. I mean, we studied, I helped her study history, and I got smarted in, so that was fabulous. But it was so much fun spending time with her. I don't care what we do as long as we see each other, and it was so much fun.
And
Sure.
how bad did she beat you at the games?
How bad did she beat me at the game? Well, we didn't have time to play. That we didn't have time to play. We had to study for finals. Sadly, that came first, but she didn't finish until this week. So you know, it was fun though. It was a lot of fun, and I got smarted in.
You've always been smart. And don't start with the smart again crap.
It's well, I'm pretty smart except for geography, and then don't ask me where Kentucky is, because I can barely tell you. I'm not smart
But
at
you've
geography.
still always been smart.
Yeah, I know, but
Right
it's
there.
been like 25 years since I've used that, so I had to pull it in my head. That was a lot.
Uh-huh. But anyway, having said that, does anybody got anything they would like to share?
I know one,
I can imagine, Sarah Ann. You're constantly learning or relearning or relearning.
oh yeah, yeah, I just told them when you do. I got a sense of that this
I
week.
know it's my food. Well, you don't have to share your food, Ditsy. You can keep it all to yourself.
What if I wanted some? You wouldn't even share mine? Probably not. And I love the enchiladas.
I have no clue. I'll have something to share eventually. Well, that depends on what it is. Given that it's Mexican food, I'm not sure I'd want to know what you have to share. Oh, I thought it was Ditsy that said it.
No, it wasn't just.
I got Ditsy's name mixed up with Sarah's
Yeah,
comment.
sorry.
Sorry about that, guy.
What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I got something. No, I got something in my eye. I like Mexican, but prefer Italian. At least mozzarella. Oh,
Mhm.
damn it. I hate this. So whatever it is you have, you can't share just yet, huh, Sarah? Yay! Ditsy gets to eat. Just don't chew his fingers. Let him put it on the table first before you reach for the food. No chewing the hand that delivers. Yep, baked ziti is good. Baked ziti is very good. But oh, yeah, run, run. Run.
You're weird.
Nope. It's always something. No me. No me. I don't do those
I
things.
know.
I can help it. You know what I mean?
But I don't.
I know. But anyway, sorry about that. We're talking about liquids in my eye. And I have a very hard time putting drops in my eye. Not because I miss, but because I don't like anything that close to my eye.
God forbid he ever got contacts.
Oh no, that would never happen. Mm-mm. They could tell me that I would need contacts or I'd go blind, and I'd say I'm going blind, thank you.
Oh. Go to Sarah, huh?
Well, in my case, what happened was because of the fact that I watched pavement or blacktop actually come up to my face when I was falling off or something. And ever since then, I did not like anything anywhere near my eyes. I went to jump over something, and I hit the pavement. I hit blacktop face first, and my eyes were open the entire time. Oh, and I was right around 6th grade. So yeah, about 12 or 13, somewhere in that area. Yeah. That's when I cut my eye up here. Doctor was like, "Well, you're gonna have an awfully big scar if I don't stitch it." I don't care. You ain't stitching my eye. You ain't stitching my eyebrow.
Yeah.
So because I was 12, we had to wait for my mother because my mother was I couldn't make the decision. I was underage. So my mother said, "What do I want?" I told her. She said, "Well, you heard him. Give him the butterfly." So they butterflied it, and no scar, or really leaves very little.
Right.
You know. Yeah, it wasn't fun, Kat. I've done many things to my body that most of them were accidental, but nonetheless, they were painful. Very painful. Smacked my head on a steel pole, scraped the side of my face on large gravel, crushed my index finger between two boulders, had a German Shepherd bite the side of my face off, literally. Almost took my eyeball with it.
I had astigmatisms in both eyes to start with. And not.
Yeah, Lenore would love to have contacts.
I had contacts.
I know. I'm just saying you would love to have. Yeah.
So
But
this I can this they fixed.
Yep.
Because I do have.
Yep.
The other they did when I got.
Yeah, it was a walking disaster, Kat. It really was.
Still is.
Yeah, that's true. Trip over a wheel stop.
No, that's me.
No, I did too.
Yeah, well,
that's how I got that.
Yeah, that's true.
I ended up with. That's when I ended up with the charcoal foot.
See what happened? You know? I'm an old lady, fell flat on my face. I should have knocked my face off or something. And here I am.
Ended up finding out that I not only broke the 5th metatarsal,
yeah,
but I broke the 4th.
Yeah. You? Oh, good.
Broke my a thing on my wrist.
Ooh.
Broke a thing on my wrist on my left hand.
Oh, that's awful stuff here. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Had both arms pulled out of their sockets at the same time. But that wasn't me.
No.
That was my sister. Pulled them both out. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I was so young when I had my sockets pulled out, though, because my sister lifted me up off the chair, off the stair, and then went to put me back down. But before my body actually sat, she pulled me back up again. So my body was going backwards, and my arms were going forwards, and my arms went. That's it. We're done. Pull them both out at the same time.
Can't imagine. Because I remember I had each shoulder disconnected at 2 different times, and I remember the pain for each one.
Yeah, I was a mess.
You were.
But I was also apparently a brat.
You were.
Because according to both her and Jack even said I didn't. Even Jack said I didn't utter a word until Mom and Dad got home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Papa wasn't fibbing.
I can't see how that's the case.
Because you were vicious.
But
you were thinking, I'm going to fix you.
With that kind of pain, how the hell can I be sitting there? But I was saying word at 4 years old, 5 years old.
People are always weird. For as long as I've known. But I like weird.
Yeah, that would be the case most likely, Sarah. But yeah, I always got my brother and sister into trouble. I did whatever it was, or I would spy on them and tell on them, or whatever. What? They were my older brother and sister. I was the baby of the family. I was spoiled rotten.
Yeah, Bobby was the baby of the family too. You want to talk about spoiled rotten?
No.
Uh-huh.
Not like I was.
No, he was just spoiled because my mother favored him.
Right, but I was spoiled.
Because your parents had.
Favored me, and because they had money at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, grant you, they would have given the other two the same thing had they had the money when they were growing up, but they didn't have it.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
But yeah, my mother would send me in my room, my brother would look at her and say, why? It's like the Taj Mahal up there. I had everything I wanted. But the only thing I was missing is my own refrigerator. But anyway, it is 22 minutes after the hour. So I do believe it is time to say
farewell.
Yeah, that too.
I'll be there saying.
Yeah,
goodbye.
all of that. I don't remember how it goes. So anyway, if anybody has a channel they would like to share, kindly let us know so that my mods can be kind enough to put the channel into the chat. But if you would do such a thing, I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah, Tammy, Sarah. I mean, not Sarah. Kat. Bird is in the background. Ditch is there. Yeah, well, Ditch can eat one hand. I'm kidding, Ditsy.
We'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places. At this heart of mine embracing all day through.
Get the rest of the words.
I know that.
So, other than that, yes, Sarah and Creations, by all means. And make sure we post that up there. She also has a store.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
which I know you and your purple. Love purple.
I love it.
Which yes, she did, Sarah. I asked her to. Which I thoroughly and completely think you should go to and check out. She does some awesome work.
Oh,
Her bags are absolutely incredible.
Yes, they are.
And for a small shop, they're very reasonable. You know?
Yep. I love the Asian diet. I had a hard time deciding mine. So the Asian diet on the radar. It's so pretty.
Well, you're not supposed to put on
Pretty.
so much spice, Dits. Thank you very much, Kat. Again. And she already put your channel up for tonight, Dits, so you're all set with that. Get a link up on that.
you can recover from the spice.
If she can recover from the spice. I can see it now. She goes on her live and this flames coming out of her mouth. Too hot, too hot, too hot.
Oh,
But,
my goodness.
Oh. Notification. Not just somebody that said somebody posted something.
What?
Oh, nothing. I had a Facebook notification pop up on the computer, and I was like, "What?" Got in the way of the chat.
Ew.
Oh, you did it anyway. Thank you, Kat. I was just gonna let her go to the back, go to the other, or put her own in. You know? Yeah,
Who did that?
that's tonight's live. Kat did.
No.
She had done it earlier, and I was teasing Ditch because she put it in earlier. Then I was gonna have her put her own in, but you know.
You know.
Anyway, everyone
She did the shuttle in the food.
have a great time. Hopefully your health will remain well. And if it's not well, hopefully it'll get better. But in the meantime, remember, do not bother faking it until you make it. Just believe it until you receive it. And on that note, I'm Lee.
And I'm Tammy.
There we go. And we will all wish you a very good evening, and we will see you on Dixie's Live. We hope. Go over. Enjoy it. It's fun. Dixie and Paul have a great time.
Yeah.
So do I when I'm there.
What? Watch Dixie off the screen.
Yeah. Not a problem, Judith.
Good night,
Not a problem at all. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Too. And God bless you and sleep tight too.